Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see more of my videos. So as you can tell by the title, I am going to be talking about my pregnancy from when I was 15. I'm now 22. Wow, 7 years. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about my whole journey, how I got pregnant. Well, not how I got pregnant, that's a bit obvious. But yeah, basically my story. So if you want to hear more, stay tuned. You guessed in the titles, I was 15 and pregnant. So it all started when I was 15. I was a little rebel, not really bad. I mean, you can just ask my mum, it wasn't that bad. So yeah, I was sort of in and out of different schools. And yeah, basically. So I wasn't planning on getting pregnant. I did really want a baby. I do not know why. Although I don't regret anything. Don't regret having my son. Don't regret actually doing it at that age. I'm actually glad I did do it at that age. But I didn't plan it. It just happened. And I did want to have a baby. This is the weird thing. And I just didn't think it was going to happen that quick. But it did. But hey ho, we're here now. I found out in December. It was around Christmas time. I actually think it was just after, yeah, it was just after Christmas. I found out. And basically my nan's sort of like a psychic, and she was saying to me for like 3-4 weeks, she's like, you're pregnant. I'm like, no, I'm not. And she's like, do a test. And I was like, well, to be fair, my periods were never regular, so I never kept track of it. I didn't really know, but I do know that I hadn't been on it for ages. So she said, do the pregnancy test at the end of the month. So end of the month come, everyone knew that I was going to do it. So everyone was like already prepared for me to be pregnant. I can't actually remember who was there. I remember my mum and my sister being there. And I think my mum's friend, I don't know who else was there, sorry guys, my memory's really bad. Literally downstairs in the toilet at my mum's house, which is where I lived, and I think my mum come in the toilet with me. Everyone's outside waiting, hearts are going, and took the, I think it was the clear blue one we done straight away. Took the clear blue test, and yeah, it said I think it was 2 to 3 weeks pregnant at the time. So I come out, and yeah, I don't think anyone was shocked. Not because I was pregnant, basically because everyone knew it was knew that it was a possibility, basically. So no one was really shocked. And my mum, I just remember my mum said to me straight away, like, whatever decision you want to make, I'll be happy with it and I'll help you out and whatever. To be fair, my mum was exactly the same age when she had my older sister. She was 16 when she had my older sister, so she knew what it was like. She'd been in my shoes before, so yeah, basically. And obviously I decided to keep the baby. I remember as well it was snowing outside. That's all I remember. It was sort of like a fairy tale kind of thing. But yeah, it's actually crazy because now I look at 15-year-olds and I'm just like, wow, I was that age when I was pregnant. Like, I could not imagine now, like when I look at a 15-year-old being pregnant. Like, my youngest sister is 12, and just think in not even 3 years, because she's going to be 13 in September, in say 2 years time, she'd be having a baby. No, honey, it's not happening. So it's just crazy to think that I was that young, but I didn't feel that young. Even though I was quite immature, like I was a little, yeah, it's actually crazy. So yeah, I was pregnant when I was 15, but obviously I found out in December and I turned 16 in May. So when I'd given birth in September, I was actually 16, but it was 15 and pregnant. So even now, like before I used to watch 16 and pregnant. Before I used to watch 16 and pregnant, and it's just like, wow, I was actually younger than you when I got pregnant. Like, it's mental. It is mental. But I'm now 22. My son is 5. He's going to be 6 in September, and life couldn't be better. So yeah, I definitely don't regret it. Definitely not. One thing that like doesn't frustrate me, but it makes me want a baby now, is because obviously when I was pregnant I didn't have a job. I was actually in school doing my GCSEs. I remember going in June, May or June, I think it was June, with like a massive belly, and everyone was staring at me, and it was just like, elephant in the room, hun. Thanks. So yeah, that was kind of awkward. I felt a bit uncomfortable, but I got on with it. Didn't care. As soon as I done my GCSEs, passed my GCSEs. Well, I don't know if I passed some of them, but yeah, I was never the clever one in school, so my GCSEs were good to me. I think I did get an A in art. Big up me. It's just mental to think about it now. It is mental. I was sort of not upset. Actually, I think towards the end of my pregnancy I got a bit upset with the way that my body had went, because I was a little size 6 to 8, and the time I'd actually given birth, I was in a size 12. I was in size 12 jeans. I wasn't alright with that. And my stretch marks were really bad. Like, it literally looked like a tiger had come and clawed my stomach. Like, it was bad, and I think that, I wouldn't say it depressed me, but it really got to me, and I was like, oh my god, like my belly is gonna look like this forever. My mum was like, no, it's not. And I was using bio oil, but it clearly didn't help. But I didn't use it every day, to be fair. So yeah, I just didn't expect it to happen. But I don't know how much weight I put on when I was pregnant, but I remember weighing like 7.5 stone before I got pregnant, and after I was like 10.5 stone. So 3 stone, wow. So yeah, obviously you would have expected me to go up to a size 12. But yeah, it was a bit weird to adapt to. Like, I felt like a full-on grown woman after I'd given birth. Like, I wasn't the skinny little schoolgirl. I was now a school leaver with like a woman's body. It was mental, but I adapted to it really quick, I'm not gonna lie. And it's mental because before I got pregnant, my mind frame was completely different, and I never thought I would have adapted and matured the way I did. But I know everyone says it, but literally, like, even when you're pregnant, like, you change, but you don't completely mature and be an adult until you've actually given birth, and you have no choice but to have responsibility for this little baby. So yeah, it was definitely a good thing. I'm so happy that I had a baby at that age, because honestly, I don't know what I'd be doing in my life right now if I didn't. The way I was, like, just always in trouble. Yeah, it wasn't very good. So definitely no regrets, but I'm not advising anyone to go and get pregnant at 15, because it is fucking hard. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It is hard, and you know what? You have the rest of your lives, so you can get pregnant whenever you like. Just don't do it at 15. Wouldn't advise it. I wouldn't even advise it before 20, to be honest. But there is good facts about having your baby young. Like, it really does help you mature. It makes you be an adult. Like, even when I'm like talking on the phone to people, like when I was younger, like I'm not young already, when I was a bit younger, people were like to me, oh my god, like you sound like you're like 26 over the phone. I'm like, yeah, I had a baby young, I matured quick. What can I say? My advice is just wait. Just wait until you've met the right person and you're really ready to bring a child into the world, because it is tough, it is hard, and yeah. But yeah, one thing that I definitely like makes me want to have a baby now is the fact that when I was young, obviously didn't have a job and stuff, so my mum was literally buying like everything for me. So even though I experienced my pregnancy, at the time I felt like I experienced it, but now I'm like, well, first of all, I don't really remember most of it because I was so young, and I'm just like, I really can't remember. I remember bits and bobs, but I only remember things briefly, and that kind of upsets me. And obviously I want to go and buy what I want to buy, and I want to spend my money on the buggy that I want and the cot that I want. So I definitely feel like right now I'm ready for a baby, but when it happens, it happens. I'm not rushing anything. Yeah, basically. let God do his thing. For those who haven't met him already, are you ready to meet Tyler?
Hi everybody.
This is Tyler. Tell them how old you are.
5.
And when are you 6?
September the 13th.
Should we do an Africa dance? Oh, Africa. What is this? Ow! Oh, Africa. You don't own the camera, Tyler.
I do.
You don't. Right, guys, so you have now met Tyler, who I produced when I was only 15. Okay, say bye.
Bye.
Say see you soon.
See you soon.
You met Tyler. Oh, did you actually see his face when I said that I was 15 when I produced him? God, never said that before. Never saying that again. I hope you enjoyed my little story of my pregnancy and how I got on and meeting Tyler. You will see him more in my videos, as this channel is also about my motherhood and Tyler. Hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, I will see you soon. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and also all my socials will be below, so give them a follow.